Welcome back to Arab Business. The CEO of the Saudi Credit Bureau, Nabil Al-Mubarak, says small and medium enterprises are the most efficient tool to drive economic and social development forward, even in remote and less developed regions. Saudi Credit Bureau says the SMEs account for 99.8% of total business enterprises in Europe, 60% of the value added, and 70% of total employment. However, these percentages will also be reflected in other countries worldwide. In the build-up to the 9th World Consumer Credit Reporting Conference taking place in Dubai later this month, the Saudi Credit Bureau has introduced its Taqeem project to help funders assess the financial solvency of SMEs and encourage banks to extend more loans. And construction and real estate-related investments remain strong as Qatar continues to build a steady momentum in its infrastructure preparations related to the FIFA World Cup in 2022, according to senior Qatar Financial Center official Yusuf Mohammed Al-Jaida. In preparation for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, Al-Jaida said the government was focused on delivering projects such as the $45 billion real estate project in Lusail City and the $36 billion integrated rail project and the $7.4 billion new Doha port and the final phase of the $17.5 billion Hamad International Airport, the $8.1 billion highway program and the other World Cup stadiums worth $4 billion, among others. These ongoing infrastructure projects, Al-Jaida added, contributed to the acquisition of more lands in Qatar, thus pushing real estate prices upwards. And staying on real estate, sales in Kuwait declined for the second month in a row to level at 250 million Kuwait dinars in August, a drop of 6.7% month-on-month. The declines came after a record June and August sales were still up by 12% year-on-year. Sales in the residential sector totaled 112 million dinars in August, an increase of 6.5% year-on-year. The number of transactions during the month dropped by 2% year-on-year to 511. The average transaction size increased by 8% year-on-year to 218,000 dinars. However, it is interesting to note that for the last 4 consecutive months, the average transaction value for plots of land has shown a decline. And remittances from Egyptians working abroad rose to its highest level ever, boosting their home economy, according to new central bank data. The remittances registered a high of US dollars 18.45 billion in fiscal year 2013 and 2014, compared with 18.4 billion during 2012 and 2013. Egyptian remittances are among the most significant source of currency entering the country, along with revenues from the Suez Canal and the tourism industry, which is struggling due to security conditions, causing many countries to issue advisories against traveling to Egypt. The World Bank ranks Egypt as a top recipient of officially recorded remittances, along with India, China, the Philippines, Mexico, and Nigeria, with Egypt following Nigeria. And finally, Iran is increasing steel exports and courting foreign investors in an ambitious bid to quadruple steel output in a decade and replace at least a small part of the massive revenue it loses due to sanctions on its oil sales. A developing economy heavily reliant on construction, the Islamic Republic exported an average of 1.35 million tons of steel in 2011 and 2012, according to a presentation by Iran's top steelmaker, Mubarak Steel. By contrast, data from the Iran Steel Producers Association showed that it exported 1.26 million tons of steel during the first 7 months of this year. The bulk of Iran's steel exports go to the Middle East and North Africa and can involve barter deals or funds deposited in non-Western banks to circumvent sanctions. That was it for today. For more updates, please visit our website on Levant.tv. We will be back tomorrow with some more from the business world in the Middle East. Goodbye.